Hey, hello everybody. Mike T here again. Mike Thompson. Hello. Sorry I'm running a little bit late. I had everything set up perfect and I blue screen. So that kind of sucked. Am I streaming? I don't see anybody on here. Let's see. Let me know if anybody is in here. Anyone? Okay, cool. I see a couple people. Hello. All right, so I'm going to start this thing up now. Again, if you're just joining me, I blue screen right before I was about to start, so I'm a little disorganized here. Does everything quit on me? All right, so bear with me a second, please. Let's see, mode, open, load, recent, Captain Marvel. What's up? All right, so if you, of course, if you are joining me for the first time, I'm an illustrator and I like ZBrush, and I do stuff for like Marvel and Dimension Films and stuff like that, a bunch of like movie guys, and so I need reference for my illustrations, and that's why I use ZBrush. So if you guys have heard this spiel before, you know the deal already. All right, so if you were with me last time, you know I was working on my Captain Marvel zombie. So let's open that up. Here's my ZBrush. Blue screening at 12:59 when you have to go on at 1 o'clock is not a good look. Throws everything out of whack. All right. ZBrush. Let's get this out of the way. This is Pure Ref if you don't know. I use it a lot for everything. Hey. All right, load, tool. Where is my stuff? Mic, tools. There it is. All right. So just to catch up, a little housekeeping stuff. If you guys missed it, I was on a friend of mine, one of my friends' podcasts this weekend, or Friday, I think it was, Jason Seiler. And if you don't know, he's an amazing illustrator. I had the link ready to go, and my computer crashed. So I'm going to get that link for you a little later and post it if you want to listen. It's like a lot of years of combined illustration experience between the two of us, and we're just kind of talking about. He's done time covers and a lot of big projects and things like that, so we were kind of just swapping stories. All right, so let's hide this. Hide this, please. There she is. All right, T-frame. All right, cool. So let's see. Hey, what is up, Beyonds? Do you ever do just in a sketchbook? Yeah, you know what? I have old sketchbooks. Back when I was with Echo and did a lot of hip hop artists, like caricatures and stuff. I have old books full of Jay-Z and DMX, Method Man. It's funny because I am not a fan of my sketches, so I keep that stuff in a closet somewhere, but one day I should break it out. Hey, what's up, Professor Bum? We got the professor in the house, you guys. All right. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do today is just kind of pick up on some stuff that I did before in detailing. I'm at the detailing phase. I know that there's some things that I want to do to change her costume, and I really just have the blank for her costume right now. So what I will do at this point is move this out of the way. I will stop talking so fast because I'm slurring words here. I guarantee you I'm not on like any kind of sleepy time drugs or anything. I just need some coffee in my system. Yeah, no doubt. Can definitely do that. All right, so let's do some screenshots. Screenshots here that I can use for a draw over. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do it this way. I will do what I normally do, which is just set it all up first. Take a couple, oops. All right, take one this way. Save, desktop, yes, save. Okay, let's turn her around. All right, so at this point what I'm doing is I'm going to figure out her suit, because right now she's wearing like a leotard. There's not really much going on. So what I normally do is just take a couple screenshots and then bring this into Photoshop. So I had Photoshop open and it crashed. So let's open it again. Let me know how the levels on the music are. If they're too loud, too soft, please let me know. Can you even hear them? Nope, because OBS changed the settings. Lame. All right, let me see if I can get this. Oh, it says it's open. Cancel. Can you guys hear the music? Just a little, okay. Let me turn it up. Turn that up. And, okay, is that better? Everything's perfect. Okay, what program are you using to display the, oh, jeez, crap, dude, hold up, clear. I did this. What am I using to display the images? That's Pure Ref. P-U-R, Pure Ref might be one word, might be two words. I don't know, but it's free, so you can download it. Shit, sorry you guys. I'm showing stuff that I'm not supposed to be showing. God, what a... Blue screen just got rid of all of the things like hiding stuff, and it's not good. I'm pissed off right now. All right, I'm gonna open this now. Okay, let's set this up. Arrange to vertical. Okay. How do I like the new NPR filters? I like them a lot. I just actually did a render of her. Let's see, open. I'm gonna move this over here this time so you don't see all the stuff you're not supposed to. I did a render of her just playing around. That was pretty cool. When she has detail, it'll look better, but yeah, I like them. They're fun. It's one of those things where I have to be careful because it's almost like going on to Pinterest or ArtStation. You can get in there and, you know, just play around with stuff, and before you know it, hours are gone. So I don't like that part of it. All right, what I'm going to do is use cues from a lot of different suits here for my detailing, and I think I liked, all right, so I like this little detail on the boot. So I'm going to use this. Let's put it up here. Let's get this eyelash on my eyes. It's not free? Oh, for a donation, yeah, okay. Yep, sorry, donate if you have it. Okay, let's get this over here. All right, get this out of the way. All right, cool. Actually, I should use a color that I can see. So this is how I normally do my designs for my characters. Is figure out the base and then just bring it into ZBrush and sketch up what I want to do with the rest of it. So I don't know how I'm going to rock these boots just yet. But I am working it out. Also, I don't love the top of her thing here. I kind of like how thin this one is, but I want some more hard surface type of details. I thought that one was kind of cool too. All right, so if you guys have any questions about anything, let me know. As I am searching through these things. It might be nice to have like a little hard surfacey kind of thing on her knee. Maybe. It really helps having all of these windows open to see all the way around this at the same time. All right, so I'm going to combine the old school chest emblem and stripe with kind of some new MCU type stuff. Because I want a little bit of both, right? And I think they kind of have the juxtaposition of the old and the new suit right here. So let's take a look at this. I'll probably do some contouring too. Again, let me know if this music is too loud or you can't hear it, because I don't know what you're hearing. Oh, you know what? Nope. Sorry, that's too high. It kind of goes down here. You do, Professor Bum. Is that correct? You hear this pin on the tablet? That means I'm doing it right, playa. If it was silent, then be half-stepping. I like to press hard. All right, that's that. I do want a center line, right? That's going to help a lot. Right now it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, the suit here. So that's that piece, and then we have the star, which is okay. The other thing about this is I definitely want to have, what's up, Lieutenant Slug? I want to have the short gloves on her. I saw some where she has like these little short gloves, and I like those a lot better. So I'm going to do that as well. And we're going to get to finally sculpting this hand a little bit today, because it's looking real soft. Hey, what's up, Ken? If I have any new viewers that might have come from checking out the podcast with Jason, welcome to you. I'm John. I thought I made a new layer. That's not good. The whole point of sketching is that I could turn things on and off to see if I like it. Alright, so this is going to cut down around here, I guess. Okay, and I think, let's see, sculpted your own characters. Yeah, I have a character named Vulcan that I did for Corel. I mean, it's my own, but I kind of used it on some Corel promotional material, I think when Painter 2015 came out or whatever. But that's my guy. So I actually taught a class for Ryan Kingsland, and I sculpted that guy up and had my students do their versions of superheroes, which was pretty cool. All right, I definitely want to have some hard surface detail. So let's look at the... I'm not going to go crazy with them, but I do like having just some cuts. This is great cosplay. I saw somebody who sculpted a Captain Marvel this weekend, and it was really cool. Alright, I like how simple that star is too. That's kind of fresh. Okay, so maybe let's change colors here. Do something a little darker. And I can indicate. Alright, I just did exactly what I don't like when I make a new polygroup, which is make it just a shade different, and you can't see the difference at all. Alright, so maybe just some stuff that kind of accentuates her form could be cool. Maybe. This is the fun part for me. This is like, it's kind of like figuring out a puzzle, you know. Alright, so that could be dope. On her arms, I definitely want to have some cuts in the suit. And what this will do is it'll give me a little more detail and some material breaks where I can change the textures and stuff, but maintain this kind of nice feminine form, which is why everybody came. That and zombie goodness too. I'm gonna tear up her suit, and you can see like bone and muscle and stuff through there as well. It would be pretty nice. Captain Zombie, that is correct. That is correct. All right. And then this would go, see, this is good because when I go back to ZBrush, I don't have to figure it out, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna be right here for me. That's too high. Alright, not sure what I'm going to do with the back yet. But I do need to figure out how this thing is going to wrap around her back. What do I want to do with this? Go up. There's never any pictures of her from the back. I don't know what's going on back here. Yeah. All right. I don't know. I don't know yet. It's kind of boring, but actually I don't like that. This is what's great about sketching, you guys. Maybe I'll just won't have a crossover in the back. Do you start with a base every time? Not every time, but I mean, a lot of times I'm excited about jumping right to it, so I will use a base mesh. And if I'm doing something for a client that is an illustration, I definitely don't have time to spend retopologizing and all that. So I usually use something that has a really nice, low, clean topology and work from that. Here for the bump part. Well, you got it, Professor. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything else from you, brother, to be honest. All right. I do like this really simple star. I'm going to use that, actually. I'm going to use that on mine. Did I draw on the thing? No. Good. That simple star is fresh. It reminds me of like the Golden Age Superman stuff. All right, so maybe something like that. What else we got? Oh, I gotta figure out her helmet. Definitely doing the helmet today. In fact, when we go back to ZBrush, I think I'll do that first. Let's get some nice cuts in this thing. So I like when stuff suits look really engineered. So maybe I'll have a cut. Oops. Maybe I'll have a cut right under her chest here, just to make it look really kind of like something that might exist in the MCU. It's Marvel Cinematic Universe if you're not a nerd. All right, that's that. Oh, these, forgot this, that one. Let's see, do these go all the way around the back? I think they do. Do I have them going around the back? Yes. All right, so this would be something like that. What is going on? Here's Superman and Superman. There you go. I have a Comixology account, and whenever something goes on sale, like an entire run of a book or graphic novel, I usually pick it up for pennies on the dollar. And so I picked up Golden Age Superman, not Golden Age, All-Star Superman the other day, and what's the Batman one that's like there's a Batman that's like that as well. I love the art style, and the story is pretty dope too. Oh, I think I was looking at this because I like what he did with the boots here. All right, I gotta put some kind of detailing on this, but I don't know what. Maybe I'll just keep it clean and kind of mimic what's going on up in her collar. That could be interesting. Carry that all the way down. That looks kind of interesting. All right. Okay. All right, so now I can save this. How's this second work? How the second work is coming? Please explain, brother. I don't know what you mean. David Finch's Batman, yes. Let's see, Ali Ahmed, what's up? Mobility in a suit when you're creating accessories and materials. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm thinking of these things as trying to be functional, so I would never have her in, you know, a leather suit flying around. It just doesn't make any sense. So this is going to have a lot of materials, kind of like if you look at the Captain America stuff. You know who's really good at making sculpted suits that look super functional is Daniel Bell. Daniel's a master at that. All right, so I'm going to save these now. Save as. Screenshot. Let's save it as a JPEG. JPEG. There's too much stuff in the list here. There it is. Save. Yes. Okay. And then this one too. Save as JPEG. All right, cool. So now I can hide Photoshop and get back to ZBrush. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Trying to hide that. All right, actually what I want to do, I don't want this note. What I want is these pictures, 1 and 2. Wait, didn't save it? I don't want that. This is the one. File. Save as. JPEG. Save. Yeah, do it, man. Yes. Okay. Let's try it again. This one. There you go. Okay. So let's start with the... Oh my god, I keep putting the wrong one in there. Dude. Delete this one. There it is. Third time's a charm. All right, let's rock, you guys. Let's rock and roll, Professor Bum. Yeah, Daniel Bell is ridiculous. And a really nice guy. Like, it's crazy. I meet these guys who are just at the top of their game and they're just so freaking nice. All right, cool. So I'm going to start by going to our helmet. And this is all still low. Let's see if I can get it any lower, actually. No, that's as low as it gets. Do I have a higher res? I do not. Okay. All right, well, I can live with that. So I'm going to duplicate this. Wait a minute. Delete. Sorry, I'm not going to duplicate it. I'm going to clone it. And in a new document, I'm going to duplicate it. Hopefully I should have some polygroups, which I do. All right. Clean. All right, so let's just isolate the purple. That's all I care about. Okay, I will delete the rest. Okay, and I really only want up to, let's change this to lasso. Lasso. I really only want up to here, I think. Maybe a little lower. So I think it was either the last episode or the episode before I re-topoed and got this good topology, which is nice because now I can grow it out or shrink it to whatever size I want. Might as well take it all the way down to the bottom of the mask. Let's do that. Shrink. New follower, Mauricio, thank you. Thank you very much for subscribing to my Twitch. I don't know if you guys were around last weekend, I think. Not last weekend, weekend before. But I went on and did an additional 4-hour stream on my own Twitch. Putting in more detail on her. So if you're not following me, definitely give me a follow. And you will see some stuff. Or subscribe, whatever the hell they call it. Whatever the devil the kids are calling it these days. Alright, this might be nice as a detail. Okay, there's that. Anything else? Anything else? Let's see. Might be interesting. Let's see if I can do this here. Might be interesting to have a just like a minor hard surface detail on her jaw. I might like this, I might not, I don't know. Let's see, delete that. That. This is a little difficult. All right. Oh crap! I missed something. I don't want. Yeah, I don't want this. There you go. All right, cool. So maybe what I can do is actually let's get one more. Let's get one more thing here. Grow. Okay, so maybe what this will do is it'll give her a like a hard surface detail on the chin. Maybe. Let's do one more thing. So it'll make sense in a minute, you guys, I promise you. Okay. Okay. All right, let's go. All right, so now what I can do is I do want that ear pad so I can see where the center of these things are going to be. So let's grab this, copy, paste, and turn off solo. All right, cool. So now I'm going to do some cuts, right? And I'll use my slice curve. I just want to affect both sides equally. Actually, you know what? Hold up. I don't need this on now. I can actually see what I'm doing. And if you're new to ZBrush, all I'm doing now is I shouldn't have moved that. Dang it. Had it lined up the way I wanted it. Okay, all I'm doing now is making separate polygroups by using this slice curve, and it gives you nice clean cuts that I can use to make either piping or panel loops, that kind of thing. I'm trying to think how this is going to look above the eye. I think I want it to I'm going to put it here. Wait a second. Make sure all these are kind of even. And the good thing is where all these kind of join up is going to be covered by that earpiece, so it's not going to matter if it's ugly. Okay. All right, cool. All right. Yeah, nobody's talking. What's up with you guys? What's your freaking problem, man? Come in here and be all quiet. All right, so that's that, right? Go back to my lasso, show everything else. All right, I don't love I don't love one of these. Let me hide. Wait. Just gotta make sure this is straight. If this is not straight, like both sides lined up, then it's not gonna cut the same on both sides. All right, I think that's better. All right, let's try one more thing. I don't like the way that these two are done, so I'm just gonna recut them. I want it even. Okay, that's better. All right, polygroup it. Yeah, I do. I like it, but because there's no surface detail, it wouldn't work. What I'm doing right now. What's up, Hannibal? All right, so let's see if I can just get some decent panel loops. I don't know, it's gonna look really ugly here, but like I said, that's gonna be covered. So let's try it and see what happens. First thing I wanna do is I want to frame this. The smaller brush, frame it. Go to my Z remesher guides, click, oops, sorry. Frame mesh. And I want to make, okay, this is gonna be not, you know what, I'll do this later, all right? Do this later, delete. So duplicate this, go back to this, and let's let's see what some panel loops look like. I rarely use panel loops, but when I do, they're usually successful. Oh, stuff has to be hidden. See, that shows you how much I don't use them. I want panel loops, not edge loops. What am I doing? Let's turn this down and I'll do single, and let's see, just see what this looks like. Maybe if I divide this a little bit, I'll have better luck. Delete lower. All right, wobbly. Let's do a polish, turn up the polish, turn down the thickness. More than that. Okay, it's all right that it's ugly right now. Don't worry about that, you guys. Let's see here. What happens if I turn this down to one loop? That's a little better. Okay, so what I can do, like this top part is wonky as hell, but let's see what happens if I go and do a deformation and polish by features. Polish by features, let's see what that looks like. Do anything? Yeah, it's helping. Dos Equis. Exactly. 4:30 a.m. Wow, man. Thank you for stopping through. That's crazy. Dedication, y'all. Okay. Now, I don't really like this, so let's do something. Let's do something here. When I divided it, it made a whole bunch of weird stuff. So what I want to do is I want to try the new and improved ZRemesher. Let's see what it does with this geometry. ZRemesh, remesher, where is it? Geometry. Alright, I'm bugging you guys. Oh, there it is. Alright, cool. So let's see what we can do. I want to turn up the smooth. Alright, they already turned up. Alright, fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's not what I want. Why did it do that? Let's see. Let's say double. Detect edges is not turned on, that's why. Let's see. No. Something is happening with my cut. I wonder if I would be more... Can I do this one thing at a time? Let's see. No. Maybe if I add thickness, it will help. Let's try that. QMesh, polygroup all. All polygroups, sorry, all polygons. Alright, just give it some thickness. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, what's happening is where it terminates is just tearing up everything. Alright, I think, I don't care about this yellow part. So let's get rid of this yellow part. Okay, and I have a duplicate of this. Thinking out loud, so bear with me. Right, I have a duplicate? Yes. Okay, cool. So I'm going to delete everything except for these parts up top. Yeah, because that's clean. This part is clean. This part is clean. Delete hidden. Let's try doing a frame mesh. And I have my ZRemesher guides on now. Let's see if I can get any better result. Detect edges, yes. Let's turn up the, or turn down the adaptive size, turn up the curve strength. It's just bugging out on these edges here. Alright, instead of detect edges, well, there are no creases. Let's turn that off, let's see. Okay, you know what? I lost my polygroups, but that's better, and I can isolate this. Let's see if I can turn this down to half, get it a little better. No, I cannot. All right, but you know what? I can work with this because this part right here is not important. It's covered. So let's do this again. I'm going to delete. This is actually good. So we're learning stuff, you guys, together. All right, I'm going to delete this. This is actually going to be really clean. All right, delete hidden. Okay, and now I can do some grouping. Actually, I'm going to get rid of, let's think if I want this really clean. Now I want to maintain the, yeah, you know what, let's really make this thing clean as hell, you guys. Let's go in and delete some edges. Can't see. Yeah, single. All right, so I'm just holding down Alt. I'm gonna delete every other one. Okay, let's get rid of some of these. Oops. Yeah, saving is a good idea. I'm not going to go crazy because I have to do it on the other side too. But this is going to be crazy clean, you guys. Let's do it again over here. Probably be easier if I'm up here. All right, so if you're new to ZBrush, the lower the number of polygons you have, the cleaner the mesh is. Less detail you have, but it's okay because we're not looking for detail right now. So that's pretty nice. I like that a lot. Actually, I'm going to save this, save as, and I'll call it helmet working. All right. And let's just see if I go to deformation, let's see if I can clean it up even more. Let's see, polish by features, just try that a little. Ooh, nope, that's going to lose the edge. Let's turn off that, try it again. Okay, it's a little, you know what I can do? Let's see. Let's mask the edges so it doesn't shrink down. Okay, now let's try it. Polish by features. Oops, not groups. Okay. I just want this to be as straight as possible because those lines are really going to, they're going to be apparent, you know what I mean? So you don't want them to be wobbly or be ugly. This side is, it's got a little bit of a scallop going on here. Okay. Okay. All right, now I can, let's see, I want to keep that. I can probably, all right, I was going to say I can delete some more of these spans, but you know what, I want it to, maintain the shape of her head, so I don't want to go too crazy just yet. All right, so now that that is done, now I can go ahead and I don't have to cut anything. I can start grouping these. Of course, I'm gonna have to do it one side at a time. Okay, let's hide this, and do every other row for now. Do that. Why is it not? I have enough music on here that it shouldn't be repeating any songs. How are these not the same number? That's weird. Wait a second. Each of these is 2. This last one is not 2. How is that possible? Oh, come on, dude. I made a mistake somewhere. Or it didn't, you know what? No, more than likely it just didn't, it didn't Z-remesh them the same on both sides. This is what happens when you, it's one of the drawbacks of working out of symmetry. But I am going to, I'm going to copy and paste and then try to fit this. I think I can, you know, no, I'm not. I'm just going to go through and manually kind of get this in position here. Thinking out loud, you guys. Let's delete this one and slide this one. Well, the whole thing, not just. This look complete. Slide this over. Delete this one and then slide. All right, so it's closer, right? I doubt if anybody's going to be looking at this thing. You know, these aren't exactly the same on both sides, you guys. Someone in YouTube will totally say that now. Downvote. All right, cool. So that's done. And I just want to make sure that these are all kind of grouped the same. I know the ones in the back are the later ones, but not these. These are the same, right? Yeah, okay. All right, cool. So now this is done. I'm going to save. I'm going to bring over my, or actually I'm going to look at my original helmet. I think I have it here already. Subtool, subtool, subtool. Yes, I do. Let's turn that on. This is good because it is kind of pushed into the geometry, which is nice. Let's bring that in a little more, actually. I want this to be flush with her head. Because that way when I do a 3D print, I don't have to worry about it not being watertight. All right, cool. So that's that. Let's now look at this piece. And I can get the ones that I wanted to also use. Which are the ones down at the bottom. I've got a lot of stragglers right there. All right, delete hidden. And let's turn that on. Let's turn off solo. Let's turn off this. All right, cool. And so that's gonna look like that. All right. And I don't want a panel down here, so I'm gonna delete this one as well. All right, delete hidden. Okay, so now what I can do is I can isolate this part right here. Let's add a few loops. Let's see, actually I'm going to slide this one. No, I'll add, insert here, insert here, delete this one. I don't need that anymore. And let's do that for these as well. All right, so I want to have a break here. Uh-oh. It's because you have something hidden. Do I want a panel loop for here? I don't want this. I'm going to delete this one. Delete. There you go. Add a loop here. That goes all the way around. Or no, it doesn't, because I have it broken. One there, one there. The bottom doesn't matter. Then let's do this for the top. What I'm doing is adding the what essentially are going to be the lines, and I want to see what they look like inset as opposed to being piping like everything else. Yeah. All right. It's going to make sense soon, you guys. I promise you. And we're just trying to eyeball and make it as even as possible. So that's why I'm kind of adding one on either side and then deleting. I want these pieces to be close to being even, at least enough that when you see it from far away, it doesn't look ridiculous. All right, so that's that. Now I can poly group by poly loop. And start grouping these. All right. It's hard to see on the green. Okay, let's merge this jaw part down. All right, merge down. Yeah, I want to do that. All right, and now I can let's loop this as well. Why did it change? Okay. All right, that's cool. For this one, I actually don't need this one in the front here. And now that I got rid of that one piece, I don't need one here either. All right, cool. All right, so now what I can do is I can extrude these pieces. All right, it's only gonna, I really need to do it on both sides, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so let's grab this. Are these not? I know you guys are like, when is the sculpting part gonna happen, man? As soon as I get this helmet worked out, I promise you I'm gonna be sculpting stuff. Big league. All right, cool, that's that one. And I'm gonna quickly just do it for the other side as well. Insert. Let's just do it on this side. Insert. 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 So you can see where these start to wobble here. I don't like that. That's going to look like it's going to be ugly. So I need it to be straight. Straight as possible anyway. All right. If anybody has any questions about anything, let me know. Oh god, I missed a whole bunch of stuff, sorry. Let's see. ZBrush sounds Chinese when we use mono. I don't know. No, you don't have to. Well, I mean, you're a professor, Professor Bum, so you're good. Symmetry there. Yeah, no, this is out of symmetry. This is actually posed, which is, again, what's up, Scott? This is actually one of those things that is the drawback of working out of symmetry. Right? If I was, then it would be way easy to do one side and the other side's done. But if you're wondering why I don't do that, it's because I generally tend to have more dynamic sculpts when I work on the pose and then work on the character. All right, so now I can, I don't know why, these are all one group. I don't know why when I hide one, they don't all hide. This is different. This is very weird. All right, cool. So now I'm gonna hide, I'm gonna delete these because I don't need them. Delete hidden. Same for this. Please all disappear at once. Oh, you bastard. There you go. All right, delete these. Now we're good to go. Okay, so now what I can do is I can see what this looks like with the helmet on, make sure everything is tucked in. It's not now, so let's tuck this in to the mesh. I'm just pushing it in a little bit. Okay, same with this, just pushing it in just a little bit. Cool. All right. So now let's turn off double, and I will go ahead and extrude these. All right. So I believe I want them all to be the same thickness, so I can actually make this one poly group. Okay, and change poly group to QMesh and give this a little thickness. Let's see what happens here. Just hover over poly. Turn that ear back on. All right, now I have piping around the mouth, or no, I have piping around the thing. Let's grab that and see what it looks like. Let's grab this piping, copy, and paste. All right, so this is good because it's going to hide the edges up here that are ugly. I don't think I want this here, this part here. And I don't, there's a better way for me to do this part around the mouth. That's not what I want. All right, so now I've learned something here. I can get rid of this. And this part, this is all one group now. So what I can do, because this is one group, is I can auto group. Where's my everyday? Here it is. So if I auto group, what's going to happen is wherever there's a break in the polygons, the islands rather, it's going to give them a separate group. All right, like that. So I can go in now and I can just delete these. All right, delete hidden. Okay, and that's all I really care about. I can also go and kind of fudge this into place now. So it's hidden in the piping. And I know there's faster ways to get where I got here, you guys, but this for me is clean. Like, it's really clean. So this is why I do it this way. Okay, so there's that side. Let's do this side. And actually, what I could do now to really get rid of some of this wobble is I can, I don't need that centerpiece actually. Get rid of that. You know what? Let's see, wait a second. Let's delete it. Let's do this. Do I want to delete it? There's a little bit of a curve there, so maybe I won't delete it. I want to try to maintain some of the form factor of this head. am I doing on time? 2:18. Okay. All right. Now what I will do is go in and delete some of these. I guess they'd be the horizontal spans. Clean this up. Anything that's going to give me less of that shaky edge and more of an engineered edge is what I want. I know there's a lot of hard surface guys in here that know, guys and gals that know much easier ways to do this, but this is how I do it. Plus I want these polygons to be kind of square rather than, you know, being rectangles. So this helps. I have to do it on the other side. I'll get to it, I think. Let's see. All right, that's that. Solo. Delete, 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 delete. All right, cool. Now let's do this side. Now, had I done it before I deleted the piece in between these, it would have been obviously much faster. But I didn't, all right? So after this is done, I'm going to put in some of those cuts, and then I can start actually sculpting form changes and wrinkles to the costume, which is going to make it feel much more like a suit and less like a DC Green Lantern film. That's right, I said that. All right, cool. That's that. Okay. Okay, it looks pretty clean. All right, so now I can, I don't want to, I could bevel these edges. Let's bevel them. Let's see what happens. Bevel would look nice. All right, cool. Bevel. Edge loop complete. Yeah. Beveling is pretty much the equivalent of bacon. Makes everything look better. So let's add that bevel to all these corners. And just by tapping, because I've already done it once, I get the same bevel everywhere, and I don't have to manually do this a million times. Come over this side. All right. Okay. I'm just thinking, I'm thinking, is that too thick at the top there? Probably overthinking it, but you know what? Let me see something real quick. Let's do, all right, let me hide this. I just don't want these top parts to get too wide. So by masking and dragging these edges, I can kind of even it out a little bit. Okay. Put this right in the middle. The closer I am to the middle, the better it's going to be for me. The only thing I need to make sure, all right, I just want to make sure I'm not moving this in a dimension I don't want it to be, like a direction. So all right, these are not that bad, actually. Okay, it's better on that side. So let's switch. Let's come over this side. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, that totally moved. Okay. Okay. Maybe this one too. And then I'm just going to fix some of this wobble on this side here. Stuff that I obsess over and nobody else probably sees, but I do that. You gotta do what you gotta do. All right. This one looks a little wide. Actually, so does this. I know I didn't mask that well. This would have been easier to do without the bevel. Did I say that already? Wow. Senile. I think I said that already. You get older, you forget things. Like what I said 2 seconds ago. All right, that's better. My kids hate when I do that. I'll ask them something and they'll answer me, and then I'll turn around and ask them the exact same thing. All right, cool. So that's good. One last thing that's just, this is just me, but it's bugging me. I gotta slide this over. It's driving me crazy. Slide that. When I subdivided it, I guarantee you it'll make a difference. All right. All right, cool. Donezo, that's good. So now when I turn on the dynamic subdivision, see it softens up here and I get like a flower. I don't want that. So I need to put in some creasing at the top. So let's go and grab the crease tool, edge loop partial. Edge loop complete. No, that's just going to crease that. I do want to crease. I do want to crease around there, but I'm more concerned. I'm more concerned with this edge. There you go. That's the one I want. Of course, it's not going to give it to me exactly where I want it. I'm trying to get the top edge. Alright, rather than doing that, I'm going to manually just put in some edge loops, because then I can control where they go. Insert. I just want to hold them inside of that that piping that I have there. Alright, so you can see now if I turn on dynamic, see the difference? It's nice and clean. It keeps that edge. So I can go in and put in some more. That, hold those edges. The bottom is covered, so it doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter. Now you can see that my nice creasing on the, my nice bevel turns really soft and mushy. So I think I'll add some loops here and here, and that'll help. And I'm trying to figure out, probably want that, I want one here as well. All right, so loop, 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 loop. All right, let's see the difference. Dynamic. Still a bit soft. I can change that just by sliding this over. So actually, let me just make a new one and delete this one. Now I could crease that, but the problem is, because I have the bevel on there, it's not guaranteeing me where that crease is going to follow. So I'm just going to put them in by hand. Okay. That works. Let's see something. Oh, crap. Let me save before I lose this. What's up, Django? Man, this room is like crazy quiet today. Is anybody in here? What is going on? Is it because I'm not doing like exciting stuff? Is that the deal? Are you not entertained? All right. Unfortunately, I got to do it one more time. All right, done. So we don't have to explain it. It goes faster. Clean. All right, that'll work. So now I can take that part and take it back to my model. Let's name this And now that 2019 is officially out, I can start making sure that everything is in the right folders. So let's rename this base mesh. Which one is that? That's piping. Piping. And make a folder called helmet. And we can put the helmet in there. And name that the right name as well, because it's called recovered. This must have crashed on me at some point. All right, and now I can paste in the detail. All right. Okay, so the good thing about this is if I decide that I have, you know, I want to get rid of one of these, I can just grab it and delete it, but I think this is okay. I think that's fine. All right, so now let's do some sculpting, because that was a whole lot of tedious homework. Actually, sorry, hold on one second. I want to do this part here, and then we can sculpt. So I'm going to grab her. I will do the same deal, clone. Come over here. And I think the way that I'm going to do this is I will first establish the center line. Oh, what just happened? Why is it doing that? Okay, let's see. Working while watching. When I talk, everyone listens. All right, cool. So I'm going to turn touch off on my screen. And let's go to the lower res, which is good. I still have this. And now I can use, I'm going to use my topology brush. Brush topology, right? Is it topology? Yeah, there it is. All right, cool. And this is one of those things that I kind of watched Shane Olson doing in his. All right, I gotta delete the higher sub D levels. Let's soften this a little bit. I'll go up one subdivision level and delete. Do I want it high? I want it high. I think I want it here. This is fine, right? Delete higher. All right, cool. Yeah, I watched Shane doing this in his stream. This is how he does his like Disney Infinity style characters, and they're always like just so crispy. So I'm gonna do that as well. Full disclosure, I usually have a hard time lining up some of these edges sometimes, so if that's something that happens for you, you're not alone. All right, let's just make this one piece. Let me see something. Oh, you know what? All right, I'm gonna undo this. My brush is so small that that would have been insane trying to line this up. The larger, it's brush dependent, so the larger your brush size, the better a result you will get. This is supposed to be centered, right? Let's go like that. All right. And I'm going to make this nice and chunky because it's easier to delete topology than to add it. In ZBrush anyway. Okay. All right, so that's that. Why is this not? This is the thing that Shane makes this look so easy. If there's a setting that makes it, I don't know, maybe it's just not, I'm used to things conforming to the mesh, and I guess because it's so low res, like it just doesn't look like it's working out here. What am I doing wrong here? Let's try this. What is happening? That's connected. Good luck. Yeah, I don't know. There's some people do this and it's like super fast and super easy. This is an old school like ZBrush thing that when I started using ZBrush I didn't really use it. So I'm not good at it. But when it works, it's sweet. So let's see, this is not... Okay, there it is. It's weird, man. You gotta have these in just the right spot. but it's connecting these. What the heck is going on? Oh, you know what? Because it's, okay, I see what's happening here. I guess as I fill it in. All right, my bad, I'm tripping. As I fill it in, it starts to conform to the body. That's what it is. Okay, I get it, I get it, I get it. Cool. All right, so yeah, so then as I add geometry to this, it will conform better. Or it should conform better. Let's do this. Alright, I don't know how, but I got a triangle in the corner there. Where'd that come from? Let's delete that. Alright, this is going to be fine. I'm panicking for nothing, no reason. This will be fine. Okay. All right, cool. So now, theoretically, if I click on the mesh, it should give me the topology, which it did, which is fine. All right. So that's really all I wanted. And then I can split unmasked. Okay. So now if I click on this, I can start kind of getting it into position, which this is what I would do if I just was using ZModeler, is just kind of push and pull points until I get exactly what I want. So it's fine that this is super thick right now too, it's okay. Actually though, you know what? I'm only concerned with the inside. So let's delete everything but the inside. Delete hidden, and let's flip this now. There you go. Okay, now this is what I want. So really it's only this piece here that I need. I don't even need the top. So let's polyloop this. Polyloop. Okay, I can delete the other part. Delete hidden. Okay. What was that extract? That wasn't even an extract. That was, I was using the topology brush, and after you get all of your spans laid in, you just click on it and it automatically gives it thickness. It also creases the edge. It's like, this is how people used to do the hard surface stuff in ZBrush. So they would use that and panel loops and things to get really clean geo. And then retopologize it. And this would be easier if I could see the other one. Let's turn on transparency. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is get this closer to the, you know what I can do? Actually, instead of pulling it up, I can just extract it out. Let me show you something. So if I do either a Q mesh or an extract, either one, doesn't matter, and just give this thickness. It's actually not bad right there. All right, so let's go and I'm gonna have to start getting this into position, right? So I need to add some loops in order to do that. And then kind of pull it out. And I just want to kind of follow the contour of her body. And then once that's done, I can work on the actual proper shape of the band. And by keeping the geometry as low as possible, I don't have to worry about it getting too shaky the same way I, was doing the helmet. So as somebody that comes from a 2D background, you can see that I kind of rely heavily on ZModeler. That's just because I never really learned, I own Maya, but I never really learned that stuff before I got to ZBrush. So I'm sure there's people who work in ways that probably would be, again, faster and probably more efficient using ZModeler, Maya and Max, things of that nature, Blender, but I don't really mess with that stuff. Let's add a span here. All right, and I just want, this is going to be, again, super clean when I'm done. Looks like I need another one here. Some people get a good result just by using an extract, with the base mesh. But I think the reason I do this is because I can really control the edge flow of the topology, and I can keep it like as low as I want. I can really control those edges, and then if I want to go in and use something like ZModeler to give me my bevels and cuts, I can do all that stuff at one time, and it's just really clean. So that's why I do it this way. All right, so that is looking better. And this contour is probably gonna have to be messed with to get it to look exactly like the sketch, but for now I can add another loop in the middle, but I don't know if I want to do that yet. Let's see. Let's take this. Before I do, you know what? Let's do the ones around the arm as well. I'm going to go back to her. I'm going to grab the curve tube, curve strap snap. Okay, and I want to get it around the arm. I'm holding down Shift. Let's make this smaller. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to manually draw it. Usually if you hold down Shift, it'll just follow the topology. Now you see, this is really, I did this last time I was streaming. I don't want all these spans here because I'm just going to end up deleting them. So what I can do is I can undo that. I can go to my stroke, go to the curve step and turn that, save first, turn that up. All right, so now when I draw out the thing, it's much wider, which is good. Right, maybe not 2.5, maybe 2. Okay, and then let's save this with a quick save, just in case. Let's see. Okay, I see there's questions over here I didn't see. What is smoothing out the topology you drew? When I got those smooth edges, it was because I turned on dynamic subdivision, which basically is the same thing as if I just divided it. And if you don't have holding edges, it turns into a round, like a soft edge. All right, let's see. Hey, what? Hey, what's with that used to? I still do. Oh, okay. All right, sorry, man. My bad, son. It looked like you just used move brush constrained to the normal axis. Is that a thing? I'm sure that's a thing, but that's not what I did. Oh wait, yeah. To pull stuff in and out, that is what I did. I just held down Option and used the move tool, or Alt rather. Sorry. I'm on a PC now. I got to use PC terms. All right, so let's draw those straps in. It's going to be easier if I hide the... Can I hide topology and do this? I wonder. Let's see. Oh, shoot, son. Yeah, I can. All right. Oh, wait. Let's undo that. First, let's hide the arms. Okay. There you go. Now let's do the strap. Ah, damn it. All right, I guess you can't hide the arms. Seriously, man? Okay, cool. I just want it to be longer than I need. All right, cool. Now I can say I like that. I might as well do that center line while I'm here for her suit. Okay, it looks better already. All right, cool. Let's say that is okay. You know what? I'm here. Let's I'll come back to the other ones, that's fine. All right, so now let's go back to the move tool. While it is selected, let's just kind of get it where I want it. Starting to look more like Captain Marvel zombie already. Alright, so that's that. Let's grab the, let's unmask, grab that. Actually, I don't want to do that. These go over. They go over. Yeah. Yeah, they go over. Oh, that's cool. They have it coming up and then wrapping around. I like that. I actually like that. It's too late now, though. I'll do it later. All right, that's that one. Okay, so I've seen these as piping and I've seen these kind of as straps. I kind of like them more as straps. So they'll probably be a bit more chunky than the rest of the piping on her. And they'll probably sit a little higher as well. That goes over. All right, I'll figure out how to terminate it later. Actually, no, it's going to come up and connect, so that's fine. For now, it can just be loose like that. It's fine. All right, cool. That's that. All right, so there are all of the pieces that I want for now, okay? And I'm gonna do one more thing. Just hold tight 1 second here. Let's grab that centerpiece and solo it. Split hidden. All right, I want to actually do something to this. Put a seam in it. And if you see me do this before, oh, wait a minute. Okay. So when it drew out these curved tubes, the end of it has the kind of the X polygon. I don't want that. I want it to just be one single polygon. So what I'm going to do is delete the end caps. Okay. All right, so now I think I've gotten both end caps hidden. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I did. Okay, delete hidden. I'm gonna do one or two things. Because I want this strap to go all the way into her suit, I think what I'll do is I'll re-extract it and make it thicker. So let's do polygroup again. Now I've only grabbed the front, right? That's the front face. I'll hide everything but the front. So now it's all that's left. I'll delete hidden. And now I'm going to extrude it inward, right? So this is the back of the piece. I'm just going to polygroup and grab this and pull it in. All right, so it's okay that it's mad thick because you're never going to see that. That's inside the body. All right, but what I wanted to do actually is I want to add a seam to this thing. It doesn't have to be deep, but let's go to the end here. Just going to add a few more loops like that. All right, I'm going to hide the rest and then I'm going to polygroup this centerpiece. Okay. And now if I go to QMesh and polygroup all and I push this in, it should, yeah, should give me a nice little cut, right? Now, did it do something weird to the back? Let me see. Sometimes QMesh tends to do things that are unexpected, so I just need to look and make sure. Okay, and that's because what it's trying to do is trying to average those polygons that are close to each other, and it looks like nope, that's fine actually. All right, so now I have a seam for the center seam. Detail upon detail upon detail, right? But the problem is now if I go and I do a dynamic subdivision, it softens out, which actually might not be a problem at all. Let's see. Turn on dynamic. You know what? I'm not mad at that. That actually is okay. I think. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, because what I could do now if I wanted to is I could add a zipper in between here or something. I mean, it's obviously, I wouldn't put a zipper. She's in the future, y'all. They don't have zippers. Are you crazy? But I could put something in there if I wanted to. Right, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to hide where this terminates. I don't want it to. That's unfortunate where it kind of ends there. Let's move that up. All right. So for now also what's happening, because I don't have any holding lines, that end is getting pinchy. I don't like pinchy stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a insert a loop that will hold it. So without it, with it. Okay, if you're new to ZBrush, it's important to know that that's why that happens. I would like for this inside to be a little more crispy, so I'm going to add a couple of holding lines here as well. Now you know what? Wait, before I do, I'm going to undo that. You know what? I'm going to add a loop here. I'm going to slide these over a little bit. Slide loop complete. Slide that, and let's slide this one too. All right, so now it has a more of a chisel on the inside here. And then if I crease or just add a loop here, insert, I can keep it crispy on the inside, which could be a little more interesting. This is all kind of buried inside of the, or at least it might be buried inside of the skin too, so you may not even see it. But let's see what this looks like. It's a little more crisp. I got a loop here. I don't have one here. Why is that? Oh, geez, what's going on over here? Why did it do that? Let's get rid of this. All right, I'm going to back up a little bit. Interesting. If I get rid of this loop here, it gives me that chisel automatic. No, it doesn't. It just screws up my geometry. Hold on a sec. Let's try sliding this. Slide. Okay, well now it works. Maybe just that one loop was messing me up. How's the other end? Yeah, that end is fine. All right, no, I'm good. All right, cool. Let's go back. Okay, zippers painfully cut in the space needed. Exactly. You finished those more stylized characters you were working on. They were looking sweet too. What are you talking about, like Trapjaw and the Keop and all that? No, I have a rule that I like to get about 98% done and then completely put down a piece and forget about it. It's kind of served me well over the years, so I'm sticking with it. I will finish it at some point. All right, let's see. Asking one question. Can you make this? I don't know what that is. What you talking about, Willis? Okay, let's add now. Okay, I know what it did. When I added a loop here, it follows around the top part. Okay, so put one there and there. All right, and now I do need to put in the holding lines at the bottom here. Cool. What's up, Griffin? All right. So now let's turn on dynamic and look at it and actually turn up the smoothing to 3. Okay, that's cool. We got a little weird kind of a kink in the neck, which I can fix later. But this is good because now I can take all the stuff back into ZBrush. I'm not going to bother putting bevels on here yet because I want to do the thing where it kind of goes around. Oops. Goes around the neck. I'm going to kind of ape this style over here. I like that, the way it's doing that, because it almost looks like a separate, it looks like a separate panel on the shoulder. I like that a lot, actually. It's almost like one of those pea coats. So let's grab this stuff and move it. Tool. I'm gonna call this, I shall call this Squishy, and it will be my Squishy. Let's rename this center piping. Okay, and let's name this the shoulder. Oh gosh. Rename. What just happened down here? What happened? What just happened to my interface? Okay, let's rename this shoulder detail. All right, copy, go back to her, and I want to paste. Oh, okay, already way better, way better. Let's go back over to this, grab. Is this only the center piping, or is the shoulders too? Where are these? This must still be on the bodysuit, which it is. Okay, let's separate this. Split hidden. Let's call these shoulder straps. How am I doing on time? About another 45 minutes. Copy. paste. Okay, come back over here, and what am I missing? The center one, right? Center, copy, paste. Let's move this over. Oh wait, Griffin's spelling something. Read, R-E-A-D, read chat, notice me, love me! Griffin, what is up, dude? How you doing, brother? I see you there. It's a very creative way to get my attention. I like that. All right, let's grab the center strap and pull it out a little bit. Okay, up here is a mess. Do I want that over? You know what? It would make sense over the thing, but I already have. Okay, I see what I did there. Let's push this down. Griffin, you went through all that, man. You better have something to say, brother. What's happening? The room is very quiet today, so need some energy. Okay, now I said I wanted some cut lines. All right, I think what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to make a morph target to save what I'm doing, and I'm going to start adding some cut lines on her based on my sketch, my draw over. Alright. Professor Bum, you still awake, man? Wake up, brother. I know what you came here for. Alright. Turn on dynamic. So this is what you can expect if you don't put in those holding lines. Everything gets thin and super smooth. So let me just figure out what I'm going to do here. Again, I need to make a version of this curve tube snap that doesn't have the ends that terminate this way. That's not what I want at all. I mean, it's not hard to fix, but still kind of a pain. Delete hidden. Double. What I can do now, instead of going through that again, I can just, another way to do this is just bridge it, bridge the end using ZModeler. Which is also easy. Alright, so now if I, yes, okay, so I want, let's see something. Okay. All right, this is hidden. This is fine, actually. This is hidden under the collar. So I'll come back and revisit connecting. Where's the shoulder? No, you know what? Let's do it now. All right. Delete single poly. Delete, delete, delete. That poly. Okay. I'm going to delete that. And I'm going to delete this. All right. And I want to bridge this edge and this edge like that. All right. Do the same thing with this one. I'm going to delete, delete, bridge, bridge. Okay, looks crazy now. Just crazy enough to work. Let's insert a few edges here and here. All right, now I'm going to polygroup the loop. Let's get a color that is not the same exact color. Crying out loud. All right, boom, boom. Grab this. Let's grab this. Okay, I know I did that. I want to delete this edge too. Delete, delete. All right, now polygroup. That. All right, still grabbing everything. That's okay. Okay, so I don't want this part, right? And I don't want this part. But I'm happy with that. Okay, so now let's delete hidden. Okay, also I want this to kind of, if I was to try to run an edge loop now, it would be weird because it's not, the way that this terminates is wrong, right? It kind of does this thing, which is going to cause me problems later on. So rather than doing that, what I'll do is I'll stitch this edge to here, right? And then it's clean, right? This is wide, but it's still clean. All right, so now if I was to try to run an edge loop, it does what it's supposed to do. If you know what I'm saying. All right, so that's cool, right? Oh, actually, I want to stitch this one as well. Stitch and stitch. All right. Let's turn off solo. And you might be asking yourself, why are you doing this? I'll tell you why. Because it's my show and I can do whatever I want to do. Now I want to get that. I want to get that look like this is a continuous piece here that follows around the shoulder and connects. Solo. Oh. But I don't want dynamic on either. That's weird. Turn that off. All right, so basically what I'm looking for is I wanted to do what that other one was doing. Where is it? This one. I wanted to do this kind of a thing. Okay, so this kind of goes up and around in the back, right? Follows around like that, which is cool. Wait, this goes in the middle. All right, what am I missing here? Let's see. Eating noodles and lurking. That's what I'm talking about. 4K monitor. Yes, it is. It is a Cintiq 32-inch Playboy edition with the stand and all that. All right, now that's me. All right, I'm back. Lurker. Okay, hi, learning what to do. Actual magic. Hey, cool. What's up? Richie John Mason, what is up, dude? You don't need to learn anything, dude. You're fine. You are not in need of anything. You're good. But I appreciate you stopping through, man. All right, so that's that. So this is going to be cool. Let me just add a few more loops so it's not quite so blocky. Okay. Oops. All right, let's see. That's amazing. Thank you. What's up, Siraj? What app are you using for the reference? PureRef. P-U-R-R-E-F. All right. Let's see. All right. Yeah, PureRef is dope. All right, so the back of this is, let's say, you know what? It probably makes sense to have this thing just conform to her neck. Oh, maybe unmask it first, dude. So I just found out I'm going to be going on a Latin American speaking tour for Wacom, which is cool. Going to a lot of places I've never been before. It's going to be at the end of the year, so if there's anybody in like Colombia, Argentina, Chile, let me know, because I'm going to be out that way, and it's a good chance I can see you there. They can't be but so big, those places, right? Okay, I missed the part where you hit make art button. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you're from Colombia? Alright, cool. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I just I did something similar to that for Wacom a few years back, and went to China for, I don't know, it was like a week. But man, that was a blast. That was really, really fun. It's crazy though, because when I talk to the students and they find out, you know, that I do stuff for, you know, Marvel packaging and things like that, they're asking me questions about the movie, which I was like, I don't know anything about what's going on in the movies. I can tell you about the packaging. That's cool. Alright, that's that. Let's add another loop. Let's add another loop. Can I add another loop? There it is. That one and that one. All right, cool. So, well, what happened here? That got messed up. All right. Yeah, I like doing this form-fitting stuff this way because, oh my gosh, what happened here? Because it's easy to fix it. Something got crazy twisted. You know what? When I masked and twisted stuff, it probably did this. It would be easier just to grab it and delete it, and then just remake it. Delete hidden. Now I can just bridge these parts. There you go. That's easy. Insert. All right, cool. So that is the strap part. I think I can save now and give it some depth before I crash. And again, this is going to be over the suit, so I don't have to worry about it conforming as much. But before I actually draw it out, I want to make sure that it's not too weird. Stop acting weird. Yeah, if you're not following Richie John Mason on Instagram, that guy is a monster. His stuff is really good. Like, I would easily buy a statue if there was that one of the Egyptian god looks dope. Like I really want to buy that one. If you print that, man. All right, cool. So that's that. Turn off double. Let's do a little flip them up because I'm gonna draw it in instead of out. Go back to ZModeler and QMesh, and let's give it some thickness. And this is a strap, so I don't want to get crazy. All right, that's fine. It might be a little thick, actually. Let's do it again. That's cool. All right, I want to hold the edge. All right, front and back. Now because I have that nice edge there, all of my geometry is going to follow the right way here when I add and remove loops. I want this to, I think I want to have this, have a physical edge, like a raised area. So let's give it that while I'm here. Just going to polygroup. Oh, you know what? I got to add these edges on this side. Again, this is what happens when you don't work in symmetry. You do everything twice. I don't mind sculpting things twice because I actually feel like that makes me a better sculptor. Having to sculpt two hands and, you know, two toes, is that, you know, two, whatever. There's two other parts. But I don't particularly love having to do this stuff twice. But you do have a lot of control doing it this way, I'll tell you that much. All right, let's QMesh this out, give it some thickness. This is for the whole enchilada. Just raise that up a little bit. Okay, and I do want this to feel a little techy, so I'm going to keep these edges sharp. I think I'll go with a crease this time. Let's mix it up. And I don't want, by default, ZBrush sets the creasing to 15, which makes it way too sharp, right? I don't want it that sharp. I'll turn it down to like maybe 2. Okay, and then just checking my time. So now if I crease, right, crease, crease, and let's crease this, this. Let's crease this edge too, what the heck. All right, so now when I turn on dynamic, it's sharp, right? But that's with 2 subdivision levels, and I creased at a level of 2. So if I go up, see how it smooths out? That's at 4. So it's you have a really serious control over how soft that bevel can be, how soft that crease can be. And that is, let's see, with everything turned on. Yeah, that's probably a little crispier than I want. Right, so let's turn it up to 6 and see what it looks like. Now actually, let me see something. I don't want it that crispy. So I think what I'll do is I will delete I'm gonna, oh, hey, what's up, Troy? Thank you for subscribing to my Twitch, man. Thank you very much. Not gonna let you down, Troy. All right, so if I go to insert and I delete, what's happening is I have a lot of, insert. I have edge loops and I have creasing, and what's happening is it's just way too sharp. All right, so if I hold Alt and click, then it will remove that. Let's see what it looks like now. It's softer, that's better, right? Let's see what that looks like. It's pretty good. Let's see something. Let's delete this one and see what it looks like. All right. Because I do like the way that this kind of looks here. I know I'm straight up stealing this guy's idea, or girl, whoever sculpted it. So I'm gonna delete that. No, wait a minute. I don't want to do that. I want to delete this, and I want to delete this. And I have a crease on this edge all the way around, right? I don't know that I necessarily want that crease. Let's go here. Alt click. Or Option if you're on a Mac. Okay. Let's delete this over here. Insert. Delete, delete. Another reason why I do all my stuff this way is because it gives me a lot of control. Like, I can make this pretty much do exactly what I want it to do. And it's low res, like crazy low res, so it'll stay clean. Okay, so now if I turn on dynamic, okay, I see that I missed one here, but I don't think I want a crease there. It's too sharp like that. Wait a minute. No, that's going to tuck under her. It's going to tuck under her neck, so I do want one there. I want one there? Maybe I don't. No, maybe I want this to be. Let's see something. Maybe I want this to butt up against the collar. Maybe it doesn't run into the collar. All right, because I think I want this to feel like a, uh-oh, just did something to the restring. Let's see, what I miss? Hey, thank you, Steady. Giovanni, thank you. I am, if you look at the top of the bottom, so at the bottom of my thing, I'm looking at another screen. Down here, that's my site. My Instagram is My T Artworks, my ArtStation, My T Artworks. YouTube is the only thing that is not My T Artworks. There's no S on it because I apparently screwed that up. But Instagram, Twitch, not Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter is all Mike Tartworks, as I learned after I bought the URL. Mike T Artworks. All right, so let's. What time is it? God, let's do a little sculpting. Jeez, all I did was straps today. So this is the deal. If you guys want to see me doing real, like, sculpting stuff and you don't want to wait 2 weeks, then check me out on Twitch. This weekend I'm going to be away, but I promise you I will do my own streams while you're not here, and you know, when I'm not in here, and we can pick it up. So if you haven't, just give me a follow on Twitch and you'll get a notification. All right. And if there's anybody in here that was one of Jason Seiler's students that might have checked out the stream or submitted artwork for the stream, let me know. I want to say what's up. All right, I need to get rid of this crease here because that is making things different. Oops, crease. Crease. Now I can delete that and it should look the same both sides. There it is. Let's grab this. position. Oops. All right. So come back to that, but now let's, oh, I know what I want to do. I can do it in 15 minutes. Still do this. Let's see. Do I have lower res? I can. Let's go to morph target. Store morph target. Okay. So now I can do all kinds of sculpting on her. And say I don't like it. I just switch back to the original and it's gone like magic. Or I can use the morph brush and erase away parts. All right, so I got that morph target stored. Let's save this. Save. Yes. And now let's see if I can cut in some of those lines that I originally wanted in her suit. Here's my sketch. Let's see here. Keep clicking on this thing. Jeez. Thank you, Immortal. Dang, move over. Alright. Alright, let's cut in some stuff. She's only 234,000 polys now. Do I have any subdivisions? Let's give her a divide. Divide. All right, now she's almost a mil. I got my slash brush here. Cool. And let's come up. Start figuring out some of these cuts. It's going to terminate on the back. I don't think I did. Now the good part about this is almost just like sketching. So if I decide that I don't like something, I can use that morph tool like I was telling you about and erase it. All right, I do want this to follow the contour of her bust line, but I don't want it to look too close, right? I don't want it to look like a mistake. I want it to look like it's engineered into the suit. All right, where was the other one? Here. Actually, just to line these up, let's just carry it all the way over to the middle. All right, so say I don't like something on here. Brush, morph. Get my morph brush. Hey, what are you talking about? I have one. What are you talking about? Saying I need a morph target? What happened to my morph target? wonder if it's because I switched. Let's undo all this. All right. Delete, store. Do a cut. Oh, you know what? I know what it was because I divided after. I divided after I made the morph target and that screwed it up. All right, so this should work. Let's see something here. I got 10 minutes, but let me try one of my brushes. Oh man. Okay, so I don't know what happened, but when I went from I had this all set up where I carried over all my brushes from 2018 into 2019, and I opened this up the other day and all of my stuff is gone, so I got to reload that. Sorry guys. I got some great brushes to do this kind of stuff. That's a bummer. All right, let's just try the standard. First, let's see if it works. Brush morph. Yeah, there you go. All right, cool. That's what I want. Brush standard. Let's give it an alpha. Alpha. Change the radius on the lazy mouse. There you go. Now we're cooking. All right, cool. Let's get that line. Yeah, I can always cut it in after I do the raising, right? Because that's all I do when I make seams is I draw in the seam, and I'm either usually using the damn standard to cut it in and then the standard or the inflate to raise it up. This actually looks better raised anyway. And the great thing is if I make any mistakes, I just erase them with the morph target, the morph brush. Wow, did I time the music so it runs out at the end of my show? That's crazy. That's crazy, you guys. Ah, okay, well, I thought I did. I am still great. Many people have said that. All right, let's get this one. So just to give you an idea of what I'm gonna do here. Get my seam on. I do want more of a radius on the lazy mouse. Now I could use layers too, which would make this give me even more control over if I make any mistakes. I can turn things on and off, like maybe I have the cut in using the damn standard on one layer and the raised area on another layer, and then I can just kind of control them independently. So there's that. So you can see with just basically two brushes you can make a pretty believable seam. Like this without any sculpting of wrinkles or anything yet. When I put the wrinkles in there, forget about it. It's all she wrote, player. little more heroic. Let's see. Let's turn this on. And did I want this to cut down? Yeah, I did. All right, so I actually want this to cut down here. And I can erase the part I don't like, which is great. So let's give this, let's turn up the draw intensity a little bit. And I want it to follow her form. That's what's going to really make it feel, you know, heroic, is that it's following her muscular structure. I don't even like it there. Let's see. Let's do it back here. And kick it out over the hip. All right, so then I can fix this part. Brush morph. Okay. Keep it moving. This light is in a bad position to see what's going on here. There you go, that's better. Few more minutes before I gotta go. You guys got anything to ask? I'm gonna be getting out of here soon, so feel free to ask. Oh man, I missed a lot of stuff. What's up, John? Thanks, man. Why is it highlighting stuff? Stop doing that. Immortal, thanks for the follow. Awesome content. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, if you guys want to see my, I don't have a lot of my 3D sculpts on my site, but I have my 2D work, which is what I'm known for. So you can see that on my site. That's Mike T Artworks. It's right at the bottom down here. And yeah, check that out. If you want to see my sculpts, you can go to ArtStation and see that. Let's see. Collectibles. Yeah, so the stuff I do is if it's ZBrush work, it's collectible type stuff. My illustration is package design and movie posters mostly. Yeah, those brushes, Hannibal, I'm going to be putting those on. This is just right now. I'm not even showing you anything. This is just standard and damn standard. But I'm going to be showing all of my fabric brushes. I'll be selling those on Gumroad for not a lot, $5. Wait, you don't hear the music? Can anybody hear music? Please tell me I have music during the show. How do you get things done? I manage, I guess. I have a lot of free time on my hands, that's all I'll say lately. And leave it at that. Let's see, no music. What? How are you guys not hearing music? So, did you hear any music at all during this thing? Subtle. All right, well, I'll turn it up a little bit next time. That's the thing. I don't want it to be annoying, but I do want music in the background. Because having to listen to me with nothing else is like, it's crazy. Can't have that. Don't forget to check out Ashley's stream later on today. Ashley is so dope. And she creates, the way that I take multiple sessions to get things done, she can just concept to finish in one stream. So check out her stuff. It's crazy. She's on later on today. Do you know what I'm saying? Quiet music in the background. Okay, I'll turn it up next time. You guys let me know at the beginning how it sounds. So basically, oh, it's 4:02. God, I gotta get out of here. All right, so basically, this is what we got. You want to do a render real quick? Maybe do a non-photo render real quick. Let's see. Let's do a render. All right, that's that one. The lighting is boring as hell. Let's move this over. All right. All right, so that's that. Let's see what it looks like with the filter. There's one in here I really like. This is Z-Long ink. It's pretty fresh. Let's do that one. So yeah. All right. So we're getting there. Keep pressing on next time, but this is it. Let's see, what workstation are you using? I built this PC. I'll tell you all the specs next time. Tune in next time for the specs on my computer and many other things. Many other things. If you're not, give me a follow on Twitch, MikeT2K, and we'll pick this up. If not, I will see you in 2 weeks. All right? All right, see you guys. Hannibal, thanks, man. Peace, everybody. See you later, everybody. Wait, stop streaming now. Yes. All right.